Shout out the Hector Show, pussy.
What's up, guys? We're back. But sponsored by Buds and Bagels. Here with our guest, Alex Weiss, A.Weiss 94 on Instagram. What's up, dude?
Not much. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Why?
I'm just having a good day.
That's good.
I got to nap beforehand. I'm feeling rejuvenated.
Nice.
Wake up, nothing in my stomach, getting drunk with a great guy.
L'chaim, baby.
Had some peanut butter, spoon of peanut butter.
Oh, cool. I'm deadly allergic to peanut butter.
I was gonna say you look like you love peanut butter.
I'm deadly allergic.
You ever just look at someone and go, yeah, they love peanut butter? You're the person I
Sure,
think
why
of.
not? Like, no, I kind of feel like what you're saying because it's just like, oh, thank you for turning that
Yeah, I was
off.
about to say.
How dare you?
Dude, we've done
You're
so
the
many...
presence of a king. All right, that's fair.
We've done so many episodes where it's just like we're 15 minutes in and then we're just like, why the fuck is the TV on?
I know. No, I totally feel like what you're saying because it's just like there's a certain look, and you're just like, I bet this person's
Yeah.
into like pastrami sandwiches or like tomato soup.
How do you feel about Cat's Deli?
It's okay. It's more of like a tourist trap.
Never been.
It's all right.
I'm vegan, so I don't eat
Uh,
that garbage. But it's right down the block from like your Mike and like my girl's house. So I'm like, ah.
Oh, your girlfriend lives in Manhattan?
Yeah, she lives literally a block away from Cat's.
Nice.
She
Nice.
stole one of their old deli signs when she was like younger.
That's pretty dope to steal. And it shows like she's down with my people. So yeah.
Yeah, she's Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican and Jews notoriously get along with each other.
Yeah.
Do they? I don't think.
I don't know. But I mean, my cousin is engaged to a Dominican woman.
Yikes.
Like, I don't get why, like, there's such an affinity for, like, Dominicans. Like, what have they done?
Dude, honestly, you're asking the wrong guy. I'm Team Boricua, but I'm Puerto
You're
Rican.
what?
Boricua?
I don't know what that is.
It's like Spanish for Puerto Ricans. Like,
Okay.
well, like the native term for. Yeah, dude, I'm cultured.
No, you
I don't-
seem down with the brothers and
Yeah,
sisters.
so I don't really fuck with like. I also like, you know, I have Dominican friends. They're not good people.
Really?
So my view is tainted.
Hey, I mean, love who you love, buddy. I mean,
It was like a very short thing, but
yeah, no, I mean, like, I remember we were at an open mic last week, and you're just like, your hair is like mad Dominican.
oh yeah, you had the fresh skin face.
And I'm just like, I don't even know what that means.
Dude, you kind of dress like a Dominican.
I
Now that I'm
do.
looking at you, yeah.
By the way, is my hair okay? Like the gel?
It kind of looks like an Oblivion character.
Yeah, no, because like for some reason, like I would post pictures of like doing comedy with
Yeah.
like friends, you guys, and my mom's like, why didn't you put gel on? Why didn't you shave?
She a Yenta?
100.
Yeah.
100.
Dude,
She just wants her boy to be well kempt, you know? And I do, I care.
don't do the gel, dude. Don't listen to her. She doesn't love this country.
Okay.
That's liberal propaganda. Gel is for don't support that.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't want to say that I am, but too late.
No. What, too late for what? Gel?
No liberal.
Oh yeah, dude, so am I.
Oh.
Fucking L'chaim. We're gonna crush our beers after kiss and go Mazel Tov.
I know. Smash that glass, baby. Smash that glass.
Yeah, why do you guys do that?
Smash the glass?
Yeah, what does it symbolize?
It symbolizes just like, you know, a step of I don't really know. That's a great question.
Yeah, I know. Like you
But-
guys are pretty frugal notoriously.
Yeah, do you know
so
what,
throwing
like,
something out
Do you know what
like
like the hutba is by any chance? Like that little 10?
I've heard of it. I don't know.
It means like happy home.
Ah,
Yeah.
so they start by breaking stuff in it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh.
Like, ever noticed how some like religious ceremonies just like they come off like mad violent, you know?
Yeah, like when I think it's really cool. Like I'm pretty sure you guys are the original people who like started this. Was like putting them in the chair, like,
Oh yeah.
whatever. Like that always seemed mad violent to me.
I know. Too
Like,
much pressure because what if you like pull your back or what if like
well,
you step on someone's shoe?
not even that. Like you're just like bringing someone to their death.
No, I like
Like midsummer, throw them off a cliff.
yeah. Or like doing like are you familiar with like the breast, like the circumcision?
Yeah,
Yeah,
wild.
I don't know why that's celebrated because it's just like, oh, we have another Jewish boy. Fuck you. You suffer. We've suffered 10,000 years, so you're gonna suffer like the rest of us.
Dude, I mean, I get it. I think the origin of it was more like hygienic in
Okay,
like uh, ancient times, I suppose.
right.
But now we don't gotta worry about it. I'm
Maybe,
still for it. You ever see a dick with like foreskin? Gross.
yeah. I mean, like, maybe it's like one of those like good on paper ideas because maybe they're just like, not only do we want to protect the foreskin, but we also want like us straight men to have something in common to talk about.
Dude, I don't know. I don't want an anteater on me.
Yeah. Like baptisms, like that looks mad violent. Just like why would you drown some like
Baptism's
forcibly?
not bad, dude. I got baptized twice. Fucking once as an adult. And it as an adult, they just go like, all right, fucking just fall down kind of. At least when I didn't. They like you float on the water for a
It
second.
looks like you're like getting waterboarded or something. Like,
Nah, it's just
where's
like,
Osama bin Laden? Oh, by the way, do you accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior?
dude. Nah, dude. God's great.
No, I'm
Okay.
sure.
I
Why
know
not?
I know like you're a big Yahweh guy, but Jesucristo,
A
God.
what?
Yahweh?
What's Yahweh?
Isn't that Jewish for like Hebrew for God?
Hashem.
Who fucking
Hashem.
yo, ask my Alexa if fucking Yahweh. Yeah, open the door.
That sounds like a kung fu name. If that ferret comes in, I'm gonna step on it.
Elohim. We're
Elohim.
both wrong. Yeah. I put an Indian
Look,
accent on it. So.
look who has egg on on his face.
Yeah. Just another Yishkabibble. Just another Jew trying to tell you something wrong. Give him a microphone in his hand. He can't stop lying.
I know. But
So,
you work in fraud though, right?
yeah.
So you like to throw my people in jail.
No.
Shame on you.
You guys are pretty good with money, dude.
I know. Madoff, let me tell you something. Madoff and the Wolf of Wall Street guy, they were they were victims of circumstance, okay?
Yeah.
They were trying to make a living and then the people try to bring
And the
my
white
people
man
down.
got him.
Exactly. They're the victims.
You guys are. Oh, let's address something.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. You said you watched the podcast from time to time.
Yeah.
Did you see the Cam Bird Harrison episode?
Yes.
How do you feel about Cam not knowing Jews were slaves?
I
That's a wild thing.
um
Why are you
I
sweating? Why are you sweating right
I'm
now?
ginger, I'm hot. Um gingers are not good in the sun. So what are you gonna do? I mean, I like Cam. I do want to get on his podcast soon, so I don't want to shit on him.
No, shit on Cam, dude. Cam doesn't watch this. He's in Australia right now. They faked his death. You think he cares?
Yeah, why did you do that?
Dude, it was funny.
Okay.
Noah Reedy, do you know?
No, it was probably as wild as that like Paul McCartney, like Paul is dead, and then like the whole world gone nuts. Like when he was like with the Beatles, and there was that whole death hoax conspiracy.
Oh, where he was replaced?
Yeah, and Paul McCartney was just like, no, like
Yeah,
he's
of course
he's alive and well. So yeah, no, Cameron, read up on your history, brother.
Yeah, dude.
Read
Oh,
up.
something I called Cam on his podcast that he cut is there's an I called him a Mr. Cruel.
Mr. Cruel.
Yeah, Mr. Cruel is an Australian child molester who's never been caught and serial killer.
So he's like the Zodiac killer for child molesters.
Yeah, yeah, in Australia.
That's a real original concept, you know.
Yeah, I thought it was great. He didn't like it. He cut it. He cut a lot out of ours.
That sucks.
Thought he loved. You making a bagel? It
It
smells like
smells.
bagel.
It smells. Oh. A chicken, like a chicken flavored bagel. Is it like with poppy seeds or something?
Yeah. Why we call them poppy seeds?
That's a great ass question. I don't know. That's something I'm allergic to seeds too. So
You're so Jewish, dude. I'm allergic. What are you? What's everything you're allergic to? Let's get into the nitty gritty of
yeah, so I'm allergic to peanuts, tree nuts, chocolate, seeds. I am allergic to dogs and like cats. But, you know, I'm allergic to like the saliva, and there's a whole misconception of like no, it's a misconception. Like I spoke about this with like my therapist is that no, not my therapist, my allergist. I did go to therapy by the way. But my
better
allergist
help. No.
but my allergist was just like, it's not the fur that people are allergic to, it's the saliva. Like, I don't know why, but, you know.
You go around drinking dog saliva beforehand.
You know, I think you should. I think I should if I'm really that desperate, right? I mean, you have to do things
So
for a
just
nickel,
nuts, chocolate, and dog saliva.
basically. I was allergic to eggs, which wasn't fun, but I outgrew that.
No. Oh, wow, it's so funny. How could you be allergic to eggs?
You know, why is anybody allergic to anything? It just mine happened to be eggs.
It's wild. That is wild. You are an interesting man, dude.
Thank you.
So you do real estate.
Yes.
Yeah. That,
And by the way, thank you for supporting my dreams. I was like,
yeah.
oh, I'm never gonna buy rent from
I
you.
would never buy a rental from you.
Why?
You know why?
Oh, okay. You think you're better than the small businessman.
No, dude. I just feel like you as a real estate agent would just be bad.
Oh,
I feel like
that's nice.
I feel like you would just make me not want to buy it because I feel like almost like you. All right, we're gonna see this apartment today. He's like, here it is, and then that's it. You don't tell me about any of the amenities, anything.
Well, why don't you come to a showing and I'll sell you?
See this bad boy?
Yeah.
It's a great apartment.
No, it is.
All right, why do I need to buy anything, dude?
Why I need to buy it? Because, you
Stop,
know, it
sell me this apartment right now.
all right. So you are in the middle of you're in Forest Hills, which is like a hot area up and coming, basically regentrifying, and then you have a 2 bedroom, and it kind of feels like kind of like a frat boy bachelor pad, and there is space for like a furniture. There are 2 bedrooms. It's good for pets and whatnot.
There are no pets allowed in this building.
Then why do you have a ferret?
They're illegal in
Oh.
New York.
Are you really?
In the city, yes.
Oh wow, I did not know that.
Thanks for putting me on blast, dude. Appreciate that.
Hey,
Also,
PETA, man.
Forest, did you try to use gentrification as a selling point?
It's just
You're like, yeah, this is a great area. Regentrifying.
I don't know.
It's always been Russian Jews, right?
Oh, the Vostrovia.
Yeah.
Oh, Mazel Tov.
Yeah.
That was my attempt at doing a Russian accent.
You're not Russian?
I'm
What do you? I feel like you're Sephardic.
no. I'm half Hungarian, quarter Polish, quarter Latvian, but I think I'm Russian because Russia was in control of Latvia.
Yeah.
But
How do you feel about the USSR?
you know, it had its good and bad moments, you know. I mean, great hockey and, you know, sports, and the movies are fantastic. Like, I'm a movie buff.
Okay, I see that we were talking about the pacifier and all these Arnold Schwarzenegger movies
Right.
also.
The greatest
what-
movie since Citizen Kane.
Never seen Citizen Kane.
Oh, that's a dope one. You should see it.
I was gonna ask you, like, what are like must see movies? What are like 5 you gotta see them?
Goodfellas. I mean, that has to be one.
Ray Liotta died yet?
Yeah, Ray Liotta died like 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, R.I.P. Ray Liotta
I
and
know.
Chaz Palminteri died.
No, he's alive and well. But you're thinking of Bronx Tale.
No, I know. I know Chaz is
Oh,
Bronx.
you're just
I was
thinking
just thinking of other
random
people.
Guido actors and say, "Oh, did
Yeah.
this one die of?
I'm shocked.
Is Joe Pesci alive?"
See,
I don't
if
know.
someone
He
was like
is.
Joe Pesci's dead, I would be like, all right, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I mean, he pissed off the wrong people. I mean, he killed Billy Bats, man. I mean, you can't go kill
Can't
off
do
a
that.
man.
Fucking. If you're about Sopranos. All right, but back to movies. Goodfellas.
By the way, Sopranos. I actually did see Michael Gandolfini today.
Yeah.
Like at a park. Yeah.
Gosh.
No, he's like a tall dude, and he had like a hot girlfriend. I think she's like Australian.
Dude, I don't. James Gandolfini is. He's a great actor.
Yeah.
Ugly human. He looks like Shrek. Fucking, we got
Like he looked
that
like
off
if
sheet.
Shrek grew up in Sicily.
He doesn't even look Sicilian.
I mean,
I don't think he is.
I don't know. I was just
It's my
trying to.
if he is, he's my paisan, but I don't think he's.
I think Breaking Bad's better than Sopranos.
No.
I just feel like Breaking Bad is has like more consistency to it. You know, Walter White was way more of a badass than Tony Soprano.
In a sense, but I feel like The Sopranos did a good job of capturing like the everyday life
Yeah,
of
no,
somebody
it
in that,
did.
and like how it's not all like
And
yeah,
here's why, like I think so, because Tony Soprano had everything to lose.
yeah,
Because he was like a millionaire, he could have gone to jail for life. Walter White was dying of stage, I think 3 cancer, and didn't have long to live. He's just like, you know what, fuck it. I've
yeah.
been held back by society, like the rules, and I'm just gonna do my own thing, which is cooking meth, killing people.
Fuck it.
So,
I,
I'm kind of a Walter White fan over Tony
I'm
Soprano.
just more. It's just more relatable, especially like living in New York. I'm just like, oh yeah, this is like what every
He
family
actually
does.
grew up in the same, well, next town to me.
Okay,
Yeah,
where are you from?
Jersey,
Jersey,
Bergen County.
Bergen County. That's right. It does take place in Jersey.
Yeah. But I think it's like more towards like Bayonne or like more of like the Morristown area.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the landscape of New Jersey.
Yeah.
Dude, New Jersey gets a lot of hate, but it's not a bad
I don't know
place.
why. I mean, like
Because it fucking sucks, but it's not a bad place.
I mean, no, Bergen County where I'm from, man. I mean, it's kind of cool. The restaurants are ass though. But, like Saddle River, which is like where like a lot of the then New Jersey Nets players live. Tracy Morgan has a house in Alpine, which is like another affluent community. And then you have this neighborhood called Tenafly, which is predominantly like Israelis.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's baller.
I know. Yeah.
I don't know. Must see movies, though.
Oh, yeah, right.
Let's get back on track.
Right. So,
Diatribe about New Jersey.
okay.
I can talk about New Jersey.
Yeah.
But
Goodfellas, RoboCop, man.
never seen RoboCop.
Oh, I love RoboCop. I mean,
You big into like the 80s movies?
oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I have a twin brother, and we're like into like '80s movies, and like he
Dude.
loves '80s music.
Yo, I can't imagine there being two of you.
He's completely different from me.
He's not autistic?
No, he goes to Cornell Business School, and he's a very smart lad. Shout out to Benjamin Weiss.
What up, Benny boy?
Yeah,
He's making his family proud. Dude.
he is.
Fucking,
He is. He's just grinding and just like,
he's on that hustle.
yeah. No, I'm
Well,
very proud of the
you're
kid.
young, right? What are you?
I'm 30.
You're 30?
Yeah.
You're not young.
I mean, I kind of am.
You're middle aged, dude.
What is
We're halfway through it.
like what is considered middle age? Like 35, 40?
No, I think like 45 and up, 50 and up.
Yeah.
I usually consider 50 middle aged.
Yeah, no, you look
But-
like you're the first person ever to go through the midlife crisis in his 30s.
Fuck, I'm not there yet.
Oh.
26.
You're 26?
Yeah, why is this shock everybody?
Holy. Because you have like the tats and everything.
Yeah, dude, I'm a young buck.
Yeah.
I'm a,
I mean, I was gonna ask you if like this was all from like a paintball accident, but you know.
whoa. No, this is from me being a having money when I was younger and not knowing what to do with it.
Yeah. No, they look cool though.
You got any?
No. I saw the episode with James Patrick and like,
You want one?
no, thank you.
We're tattooing someone else July 2nd if he shows up.
Oh,
Fuck you, DVD. Dan Victor does is coming on the podcast.
are you like a professional tattoo artist or something?
No.
But you're just like, I'm gonna collect random ass tattoo, like just do people's tattoos.
Yo, now people are asking me about him.
Nice.
Oh.
I know.
Good job, Pat. Good job.
Are you
Fuck up
okay?
everything?
I mean, you should put it on the chair or table or something so you avoid
Just-
hurting yourself.
Just broke the mixer. It's okay.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Shame, shame, shame. You didn't fuck anything up? All right.
No, I mean, like, how much do tattoo artists make? Like,
Good ones, a lot of money.
yeah, no, like they have like that.
Like my guy, he charges like $250 to $300 an hour,
Damn.
and he owns his own shop,
Oh,
so
that ain't
he's
bad.
making all that plus 50% of whatever the other artists make, or 30%,
Damn. That's
and
cool.
plus you get they get tipped.
Oh yeah. No, I was at like a tattoo parlor once because I had a friend in college that
Yeah.
got like a tattoo and like it's a cool place to hang out.
Yeah, dude.
It hurts.
Yeah, I don't have anything like on my stomach or ribs yet, and I'm like, fuck.
What would you put on your ribs?
I got a few ideas, but nothing like concrete. Like I'm
Okay.
probably doing like might be doing like laugh now, cry later mask.
Okay.
But I think I'm gonna do my stomach first.
What's the significance of that?
Laugh now, cry later.
Yeah, like
Like you know, like just the duality of man.
you're a big crier.
Yeah, you cry and you laugh.
Yeah.
Pain becomes tragedy.
Pain and Gain.
Pain and gain. That's a good movie.
It is. I just watched it like the other day. Like I'm like The Rock, like he's really good in it, and honestly, I can't wait to see Smashing Machine.
Never heard
No,
of
no,
it.
it's coming out. Mark Kerr, you know the UFC
Yeah,
fighter, like he like went through like addiction issues and
yeah.
stuff, and no, I mean I just love watching like genre actors, like comedy actors or action stars become like dramatic actors because it's just like fuck, they're
Yeah.
dope in that.
Yes.
Like Harrison Ford in Witness, like
But it's also funny the other way around.
oh
Like
yeah,
how John Cena's first movie was The Marine, and
yeah.
then he did like Ricky Stenicki.
Have you ever seen him in Trainwreck?
No.
Oh, bro, that is fucking funny. There's like a scene where he gets into like a argument with Keith Robinson in a movie
Yeah.
theater. Oh, you have to watch it. It is the funniest shit.
Dude, WWE is like objectively like a very funny thing.
I love WWE.
Like first of all, like the lore in it is like absolutely nuts. Like the whole like actually this might not be WWE, but like similar wrestling.
AEW?
No, NWA?
Yeah, no, NWA was in like in the 90s.
Yeah, this guy New Jack.
Okay.
He was a fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
He like tased some, like actually tased some dude because he pissed him off,
Yeah.
and like on top of a steel cage and threw him off
Oh,
the
that's
steel
cool.
cage and like broke the guy's back.
That's lit. Like I just like wrestling because it's just like because like you're also creating like an artistic experience, but then again you're just beating each other to a pulp.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. The whole fucking you remember Crime Time?
No.
R.I.P. Shay. Crime Time is crazy. Crime Time was just these two black dudes that wore wife beaters and jeans, and they spelled crime wrong. It's a
Maybe it was like a plot, like a marketing
it was a
flat
product of
or
its ever, and there's a there's a thing where one of them is scalping tickets outside of
something.
outside of a
Was this
arena.
WWE?
Yeah, this is WWE.
Oh, Vince McMahon probably watched. He's like, let's go embarrass black people for
Yeah.
some reason.
Well, then it's Shawn Michaels and Triple H are
Okay.
coming up to them. There's like, hey, like we're trying to get like how much are the tickets or whatever, and they're just like speaking like super like Ebonics basically, and Triple H is mad confused, and Shawn Michaels goes, Stop. I speak jive.
That's what happened in the movie Airplane 2,
Yeah.
where like this older woman, where like this stewardess was giving like these two black guys instructions, and they were talking like Ebonics,
Yeah.
and like this white passenger was just like, "Don't worry, let me take care of it,"
Yeah.
and then she basically translated.
Fuck it, that's funny. Dude, I've never seen Airplane 2. I've only seen the first one.
Yeah,
But,
no, the first one. I'm talking about the first one.
oh, they said Airplane 2.
No, 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 Airplane.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, no, it's
Fuck, dude.
funny.
It's been so long.
I know.
But
Does anyone know how to fly a plane?
fucking, I'm more of like a Gene Wilder guy from that
I
time.
love Gene Wilder, yo.
Like Blazing Saddles is one of my favorite
I know.
movies of all time.
Willy Wonka.
Yeah, I always
Yeah.
forget he was like the OG Willy Wonka.
Yeah, he was the I feel like Willy Wonka is like a serial killer, man. Like towards like kids, because like he just basically takes these
Yeah.
kids all over the globe, and he just I feel like he studies their weaknesses.
Make that the movie, dude. Willy Wonka, like in the fashion of Sweeney
Yeah.
Todd.
Oh,
Because Johnny
100%.
Depp was the new Willy Wonka.
100%. Like he knew their weaknesses, like that fat fuck German. Like he knew that he was addicted to chocolates, so he
It
was.
wasn't supposed to be like the Seven Sins or something.
I don't know. Like that's the
Augustus
premise
Gloop.
of Seven, though, where you're just.
Yeah, but do it with kids in a
I
chocolate
know. Do it
factory.
with kids.
Fuck it.
I know. They're assholes.
Hit it with a Five Nights at Freddy's twist, like the chocolate factory's actually been abandoned, and you're all just remember getting your golden ticket, so
Yeah.
you go back and you're just like, whatever happened to Augustus Gloop? It's just his body's dead
I
there at
know.
the bottom
Like
of
he
a
was
dried
stuck in
up.
he was stuck in a tube.
Yeah. Wait, who's the kid that fell in the chocolate river?
Augustus.
That was
Yeah, you
Augustus.
got it right.
Okay.
You got it right.
Yeah. That was like with the blueberries and stuff,
Yeah.
right?
No, that's Violet.
Violet. Violet was
I
blueberry.
know. I think she was a bigger bitch than
August-
Veruca.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know. That's a hot take. Cause it's just like
I feel like you like big girls.
I mean, yeah. I mean, like they're all right.
You,
Yeah. Do
you like girls?
Yeah,
You like girls?
I do. The question is, do you like girls?
I love girls. I have a lovely girlfriend. She's an amazing person. And I talk a lot of shit like on the podcast about her sometimes. Let's take a moment to appreciate her.
Okay.
She's a wonderful lady.
Well,
Right?
that's
She's sweet. I, I tell her what to do sometimes, and she does it. Is what I like to say.
the
But
shouting at the women.
yeah, you put them in their place from time to time. But
Jesus.
in reality, she's just great. I don't ever do that. She's just like, yeah, here you go, honey. She does things because she wants to do it. It's nice.
You seem real. Yeah. No, you seem to treat her like a queen.
I wouldn't go that far, but she's pretty good.
No, that was sarcasm.
Maybe more like she's more like a countess. Like
A countess.
I don't
watch
I don't got the
Downton Abbey.
money. Huh?
Do you watch Downton
No.
Abbey? That's a good show.
Dude, I don't really watch shit anymore. I
Neither do
I watch the same movies on repeat. I watch fucking like Beautiful Mind,
Nice.
Blazing Saddles, Soul Plane,
Soul Plane.
and like that's like my rotation.
Holy shit, you're listing off the Library of Congress's greatest movies of all time.
Dude, Soul Plane is an extremely underrated movie. It's fucking
I
hysterical.
have
I used to be
haven't seen
super
it.
into Four Brothers. Oh, so the plot of the movie is Kevin Hart
Yeah.
gets in like an well, yeah, he's just trying to fly somewhere. And he gets like I forget how he gets injured or I feel like he gets bit by a police dog or something like that. And he wins a bunch of money from the airline or airport and he opens up his own airline and it's called like Soul Plane. Snoop Dogg is like the pilot. Method Man has an appearance. And it's just like a super black airline, and like they're all smoking weed on it and
Nice.
on the airplane and shit. And they even have their own TSA agents,
Nice.
which is crazy because they're just big sassy black chicks.
Sure.
And it's like this white family that's going like almost like a Meet the Miller like look to them
Sure.
going on the plane. Their flight had changed flights, and they're the only white people there, and they're mad on the wife is like kind of like closet racist, if that makes sense. Like if you ever seen,
Get Out racist.
you ever seen like Don't Look Up? Not
Wait,
Don't Look Up, You People.
is
It's
that
like
the one?
Jonah Hill is dating the black girl.
I only saw the bit when he took Eddie Murphy to that restaurant,
Okay, so
and that was one of like the funniest
it's
scenes.
it's like the yeah. Why'd you bring us to Crown's Fried
Yeah,
Chicken?
yeah,
But no, it's she's racist in the sense like I'm not racist, but like I'm not gonna live with them. Like
yeah.
and like does everything to show she's not
Yeah.
racist.
I will coexist, but I do not want to be Europe.
And the dad's like, all right, I'm hip to this. And then the son's like AJ in The Sopranos. Thing.
Okay.
And then the daughter like is basically getting trains ran on her by black dudes. Like
Promiscuous.
yeah,
Good for her. She knows how to party.
it's a fucking hysterical movie. Gotta watch it. And like then Four Brothers is in my rotation also.
Oh, yeah, no, Four
I'm
Brothers was
white
good.
trash, so I love that movie.
Four Brothers was like all right. Like have you watched Baby Boy with Tyrese Gibson? Like he was in
Yes,
Four
yes,
Brothers.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's a good
He's a
movie.
he's a rapper or
The R&B singer, and
yeah.
I watched it, and I always like what I brought up earlier, like about like uh uh known genre actors or artists just going into acting and just
Yeah.
be like
He's a good actor.
he's a good actor. Snoop Dogg is a terrible
Yeah.
fucking actor.
He's in
Awful.
he's in Baby Boy.
Yeah, he's in Baby
He's
Boy.
the dad that goes to prison
Y-
and then fuck it.
Yeah, and then
He's like, "Wait, get off." He just goes to his baby's mom's house.
yeah,
It's like,
Ving
"Yeah, I'm not leaving."
Rhames has to proudly gave the greatest monologue ever. Guns and butter, dumb motherfuckers. That is the
Man.
greatest movie monologue ever.
Yeah, how do you feel about Michael J. White?
What happened with him?
Well, like just as an actor.
Who's Michael J. White?
Do you know about Michael J. White,
I
dude?
do not know Michael J. White.
Fucking yeah, but yo, he's a bad motherfucker.
Oh, I feel like I
He's,
I think I remember. I
just
have
picture like the most jacked autistic black dude that's like a martial art in every single a black belt in every single martial arts, and like he just makes movies about it. He's just like he goes to. I watched one the other day about him being in like training like a UFC fighter
uh-huh.
or a B League UFC.
Yeah, yeah.
Used to be in the UFC and came back and he's like, "Oh, make your mind, whatever." And he's just like, "All right," and he's just punching like a Makiwara, and he's
Okay.
doing like all this like Wing Chun shit. And then Pat's listening to drill music.
Is it good drill music?
What do you listen to, Pat? Show the class.
Or is it like it sounded like one of those like Times Square artists where they're handing out like the CD and they're thinking like it's like the greatest album
Dude,
since like
I don't love bad movies, like really bad movies like The Birdemic and stuff. Like I don't really fuck with that. But like bad music is my shit.
really
Like some like Ice JJ Fish. I find it's the funniest thing in the world to me.
damn. I don't know. I mean like I like quality. Like I'm R&B like all day every day.
Yeah.
Like I love
I
me.
feel like you
What's our?
I feel like you would have a black girlfriend.
I wouldn't mind one.
But it would probably be like a black girl that like likes anime.
That is something I couldn't get into anime.
Anime's lit at times.
No, I liked it. I mean like animation is cool. Like I love
Yeah.
SpongeBob and and I and I watched Avatar: The Last Airbender. What?
I love SpongeBob. It's crazy.
SpongeBob is dope. Like I've yet to watch it high. Like that is a show I kind of want to watch high, and I know I kind of have like Patrick Star type
Yeah.
vibes,
Yeah.
like chubby and goofy at the same time,
I can see it.
and pink.
Yeah, you are pink. Do you play video games at all?
I do 2K and UFC.
No, you don't. You don't play 2K.
I do play 2K.
It's a you don't have to. I know you put on the Jordans and got the skin fade.
Well, I like to be part of the squad.
And you're just like, oh, I like brother, or whatever.
Baby
fucking
boy.
baby boy, dude. See, I don't know names of shit.
Am I trying too hard? You think
No,
I'm trying?
no, you're doing great, dude.
Okay, good,
You're
good.
chilling. I just feel just you playing 2K. It's like not what I expected.
What did you think?
I don't know, dude. I thought you were into cool shit. I hate sports games. Like the UFC games are cool because I like fighting games,
Yeah.
but like I'm a fucking huge dork with like actual MMA. But like I like 2K, FIFA, like the football games. I never got into.
I like UFC as a sport. I don't think I care for the fighters as humans.
They're just fucking pit bulls.
They're like
Lock them in a
pit bulls, and
cage,
they're just like they don't have like charisma. They don't have like the personality.
dude.
Like WWE, like
You don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna keep it
like
real with you. The
okay,
UFC fighters. First of all, there's Conor McGregor.
right, but he's like a
One of
drunken rapist.
Yeah, that's a great personality.
You think that's a good personality?
For entertainment, yeah. Who else is drinking rapist? Harvey Weinstein produced some great fucking movies.
He did.
Like we can talk shit. Like yeah, you're a bad person. You did great things though.
No, I mean like no, I totally agree with you. Like Michael Jackson, for instance, yeah, he wasn't the greatest of people, but like it's so hard for me to ignore what he did because I just loved Thriller so much.
Dude, that's
I
my
went through a Michael Jackson dance phase, like I literally took dance lessons to help with coordination because of him.
dude, I have no coordination. So you tell me you can moonwalk?
I wish I could do them.
Yo, how does he do that tilt?
I so they
It has to
patented
be a
it.
wire, right?
No. So I actually read about this. So like they put like a special like sole at the end of the shoe that they patented, and like that's how they were able to do it. But it's like impossible to like do it if you don't have the shoe.
Gotcha.
Speaking of dance moves, like with shoes, like I actually admire tap dancing.
Tap dancing's an interesting concept,
Yeah,
but let's get back to.
tap dancing some ass.
All right. Nah, dude, fucking, but UFC fighters have some great personalities. There are a bunch of duds, though. I do agree with that. There are a bunch of duds, but there's like guys like Sean Strickland.
Oh, I hate him.
But dude, that's a heel.
Neo-Nazi. Okay. Okay, I like that. I like that analogy.
He's a heel. He's not,
Oh, 100.
but he's not actually a neo-Nazi. And like,
Reformed, excuse
yes,
me.
reformed. Yeah, he's just like, yeah, I fucking love black people.
That's a good impression, actually.
Yeah, dude, because I am Sean Strickland as a human being. I'm without the neo-Nazi aspect. I was,
Right.
but like, very similar upbringing and shit.
Okay.
And so like, I'm just like, all right,
No, that
dude. And I fight like him because
dude.
I like did MMA for a while and like a bunch of shit, and like that's like how I fight. Kind of, definitely not at like boxing, but
He's like more of like a kickboxer, though. No.
yeah, he uses a Philly shell, and I use a Philly shell, and he
I
throws a lot of teeth, but I throw more different.
I like the
kicks.
middleweight division. That's probably
Really?
my favorite division right
Dude,
now.
Dracus Duplessis.
I
He's a
know.
fucking big South African
He's
dude,
dope. I know who he
and
is.
he's a personality in and of himself, dude.
Yeah.
The whole shit with Israel Adesanya, like the former champ, he was just like, "Oh, I'm gonna be the first African champ." He's just this giant fucking white dude. And Izzy was like, I was born in Nigeria, but like
Yeah.
raised in like
No, I
New Zealand.
Yeah, no, I kind of disagreed with that statement because I'm just like, bruv, like
Yeah.
Israel Adesanya is from Africa.
Yeah, and
He
so
was
was
born in
Kamaru
Nigeria.
Usman
Yeah,
and
like
Francis Ngannou.
maybe
He's
the
like,
first
he's like,
guy.
no, but he got gaslights, and he goes like, I never said that. I never.
The Mitchell effect.
He's like, I can't do a South African accent. It just sounds like
You know that is like something I really wanted to try. This the South African accent.
it's like it's such an odd accent because
It
it's like
is.
it's like a Dutch meets British, so it almost sounds Australian, but there's like also like some Indian like in it because
I feel
it has a
like
large
I
Indian
feel like
population.
Australian accents are like easy to do because it's like mostly just like good day, mate. Like crikey, did you see that alligator?
Yeah.
Because it like I feel like it like relaxes like the throat, you know. It relaxes like the throat, and like German's a rough accent to do because you're like halt, Jordan.
Yeah, but I feel like German's easier than South African.
Yeah, when people say
Or like you can do a gay German guy really easy. That's the trick to
yeah.
do a German accent. You gotta do it as a gay dude. Be like, hello, my name is Hans.
Oh, hello, my name is Hans.
Yeah, you're making it Jewish, dude.
I can't. I
Maybe
grew up
that's
in a
what
real Jewish household. Excuse me.
they would have burnt you for doing a German accent.
I know.
We're back.
I
We're
was
back.
like,
We're being racist. No.
yeah, no, we're being woke. You know. You know the expression "no homo."
Yeah.
To replace it, it should be "yes homo."
Well, it's been replaced. I feel like no homo has been replaced with Diddy
No, okay, no.
or and
Wait, did you?
pause. Yo, actually, speaking of UFC fighters from New York, Aljamain Sterling in his build up to fucking Peter Yan fight, it was like I forget what the fuck he's.
I actually met Aljamain Sterling.
Yeah, dude, he's a great guy.
No, he's a cool dude.
Dude, he's big as fuck. I don't know how the fuck he made 135, but
He's now at
45.
145.
Yeah, but he was like, yeah, I'm coming for that ass. And he's like, pause.
And it's like, do you watch Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Like, it's kind of like Leon. Get in that ass, Larry. Step on his
Yeah.
ass.
I love like the UFC blooper. Also, like John Anik, like the announcer.
Okay.
He's a wild dude. No, like when there's like nothing going on in the fight, he'll just talk about the fighters. And there's one thing where like they're both fighting, and it's just boring as fucking.
Oh, I just love when they
Yeah, these two guys are fighting for. They're both going through custody battles right now.
I just love when like they're just like randomly talking about something and then something
Yeah, you
really
get fucking knocked
gnarly
out.
happens and they just interrupt their train of thought. They're just like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, fucking the Jorge Masvidal knockout.
Oh, he's
The
a piece
five.
of shit. Fuck
Yeah,
him.
I don't like that dude.
Just like
But
he's such a Karen. It's just like he's all talk and he doesn't really do anything to back it up.
yeah,
And as much as I hate Colby Covington, I'm sorry, but he gave you a wallop.
wow.
God, I feel like I'm coming off uncool as usual.
No, dude, you're fine. Be yourself, dude. That's what this life's about. I get all motivational on the podcast. Be yourself. That's what
I should have
life's
admitted
about. If
early.
you want to say bruv and wallop, it's your right, dude. If you want to do a German accent, like that's fine. That's fine.
I should
You
have.
got to be yourself, dude.
I should have
You
mentioned.
want to sell houses and shit in Manhattan? You do it,
I
dude.
know you're gonna see. Like you're gonna be in Manhattan. You're gonna see a sign that says Alex Weiss, and you're just like, holy
Fuck,
shit.
dude, he made
He
it. You
made
make
it.
more money than me probably selling fucking houses.
Not really.
Probably.
I mean-
I don't make a lot of money at all.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, it
You'll
is.
get there.
It's
Don't
very
worry.
unfortunate.
I mean,
Especially since I have exotic animals.
I
It's
know,
very
this show-
unfortunate.
this show's gonna be harder than Joe Rogan. You're gonna make it more. You're gonna make more money than him with this podcast.
Dude, the podcast, it's literally just a break for stand up. Like, I don't care if this ever does. I want it to do good, don't get me wrong. But if it doesn't, I don't care. It just gives me something to like chill, talk to comedians. Cause I feel like hanging out with comics, that's a job. Like,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
part of like the stand up world. Like, you have to do it and put in the work. And
Oh, most
honestly, like I
definitely.
don't ever have the time, or not that I don't have enough time to do it as frequently as I
It's
want.
like
So this is an excuse
I
to
actually
do
spoke
that.
to a friend of mine today, and she was just like, "It's like a business. Comedy's like a business, you know."
Yeah, well, it is a business. It's
Yeah,
a
because,
$1 billion
like-
business, dude.
Like, sure, like I've made like mistakes in the past where like someone mispronounced my last name at a show that I did 2 weeks ago,
Yeah,
and then the comedy club booker was just like chill with that, you know. Don't call out the host for fucking up your last
I did
name.
that too.
Just
I got
like
introduced as
like-
Justin Herman.
yeah, there. Cause like I'm See, like, I'm trying to learn how to like shut the fuck up, like not say anything that's
Yeah.
on my mind. Maybe that's just like the Jew in me, or
No,
like
dude,
how I was
speak your
growing up.
mind. I think that's what you got to do. Because granted, like, you can just be like I said, mine. I definitely came off a bit aggressive. Fucking, I was like, it's not Herman jerk off. It's Justin Hartman. And so, like,
Remember Phil Hartman?
yeah, and like, granted, probably shouldn't have done that, but you do good enough. People want to remember your name.
100,
They're gonna remember it. They're gonna figure it out.
100%.
Um, but nah, dude, fuck them.
Yeah,
Fuck them. Fuck whoever. Dude, just be yourself. That's the one thing I learned. That's the one thing I love about comedy. It's just being yourself
yeah.
all the time.
No, same. It was definitely more. Comedy's definitely been more useful than like it is like therapy. Ever been in therapy?
Yeah, it sucks, dude. It doesn't really work.
Yeah.
I'm not a believer of it.
I know. I mean, I feel like it kind of does, but the like ever like walk out of a session, you're just like, fuck. Now I feel like more of a piece of shit.
No, dude, I'm always right.
You're always
I
right.
don't miss, dude. I'm honest. I'm an honest person. I know when I'm wrong.
Yeah, same.
I've been arguing with people. I'm like, I'm wrong, but like, fuck you.
Yeah.
It's a very, very freeing philosophy. Just being like, even like, just knowing you're wrong. Like, oh,
Like even at like my like workplace, because I like work at a retail store too, because like it's all real estate's like all commission.
yeah,
Like they only have me working like 5 hours, like one day a week, and I'm just like, bro, this is unacceptable.
yeah.
Like this is some bullshit. And then like I just go in there like not giving a fuck and just
Yeah, that's
like
why you're not
I'm
selling
on my
shit.
phone.
How many houses did you sell? Huh?
No, not
Or
houses. Like
apartments?
I rented out like two so far.
There we
No,
go.
no, not like not real estate wise, like the retail thing wise.
Oh,
Yeah, I was referring to retail.
gotcha.
Like uh so basically just like I won't like do you ever feel this way like that you don't put much forth in a thing that you don't care about?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's the same with like my retail job. Like I do not care about it, but with like real estate, I fucking care. Like I want to like kill it and like
yeah. You got some good leads right now.
I
You
do.
got any apartments you want to plug?
I don't, but it is rental season, so
Find my
hit me
boy.
up. But yeah, but it's just like kind of like my MO, I feel like. Like I'm not going to do anything that I feel as though it's gonna like waste my time.
Yeah. Do you want another beer? I don't
Oh
let me
yeah,
finish it.
thank you.
I'm on like my third. I'm
Yeah.
just like, yeah.
I'm fully hydrated, so like yeah.
It's okay, dude. We got a bathroom.
Do you ever like drink one of those like big like water bottles?
I used to have one.
Yeah.
They had a gallon bottle. My mom
No.
took it.
Yeah. No, my mom like texts me like every day. Have the 2 bottles of water. You are an epileptic.
You're epileptic too?
Are you epileptic?
No.
Oh.
I'm fucking a man, dude. I'm not fucking a man. Pause. I am a man.
If you were fucking a man, I'd accept you.
I wouldn't.
Don't worry. Why?
You keep that to yourself.
You
If you have sex with men, you don't tell anyone.
like you have like
You just cheat on your girlfriend and you don't tell.
like you have that like 1950s, 60s like kind of like attitude.
anyone. Don't ask, don't tell, brother.
Oh, we're going 90s. That's cooler, man. That's
Yeah.
cooler.
No, I don't care if you're gay.
Yeah.
Just as long as you're not my kid.
Oh my god, that's horrible. But I feel like having a gay kid would be cool though.
As long as you're
No?
not my son, let me replace that. No son of mine. My daughter, dude. I feel like every father is probably like so high. Like when their daughter's like, "Yeah, I don't like dick." There's like, "Yeah, let's go," but their son's like, "I love a dick." There's like, "Fuck."
If I had a gay son, I'd be like, just
Be a
in my-
top. Just be a top,
exactly
dude.
be a top. And exactly like I actually thought about this. If I were gay, I'm like, would I rather be a top or a bottom? I'm like, of course, I want to be a top.
Yeah.
Like I grew up in the household. Like if you're gonna do it, do
Do
it
it.
on top.
Yeah. Do it right.
Yeah, no, I'd want if I had a gay son.
You hear that, gays? Don't be bottoms. It's over. Don't do it.
Yeah.
I heard somewhere, I forget where the fuck I heard this, but most gay people are like bottoms.
I don't. I mean, I
I
don't-
think my cousin did a gay play, or a string of them. And
Is he an actor?
yeah, he's not gay though, or he says he's not gay.
What they call musicals?
They weren't musicals. They were just him kissing men, but
Party on.
he's pretty fucking gay. And they were badly written plays. They were bad, terrible plays.
Plays are usually written badly. I grew up
Dude,
around.
he did like something rotten. Like he did like a bigger play, and it was fucking phenomenal. He's a good actor, and he's a funny dude. And he did these plays, and they're like kind of serious, but like really poorly written, and like
Okay.
in low budget sets. And I'm just like, this fucking
No,
awful.
I did plays
You act?
yeah. Like I'm actually acting in my friend's play. Do you
Okay.
know Ross Belsky by name?
Nope.
Okay, Ross Belsky, shout out to him. He's like one of the most like talented people I know. So like he's doing like a curb play that's mixed with Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And Larry is playing the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
So he's playing like Leatherface.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Okay.
And like this dude wrote like Soprano Snake on a plane, and like he was one of the first people I like met in comedy. He's a good friend
Hey,
of
we gotta
mine,
get
so-
these fucking snakes off this plane.
And I haven't
Hey
seen that.
Tony, relax. I'm gonna fucking whack this guy. That's funny.
I know. I've seen it a couple of times. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what happens? It's just
Yeah,
I'm
basically.
doing mob hits on snakes.
Basically, yes. Yes. And no, like I just love performing, period. Just like I'll do stand up, I'll do acting, improv.
I
Like
do
improv is where I
also.
got like oh really?
Yeah.
Where'd you do improv?
UCB.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you ever go to the jam sometimes?
Occasionally, like me and Dan and Glace will go to the pit.
Oh, I love the pit.
I do like a 5:30.
Okay.
If I feel like I'm like I hit so many mics in a week, I'm just like, all right, let me just go do this to break up the
But I
monotony.
feel like I feel like improv could be good with, stand up too, because it's like you're on stage, but then again you're practicing, your timing and your delivery of
Yeah,
jokes.
but improv, it's just like you're on there with a team.
Yeah.
And like if you're not doing hot, there's gonna be someone to catch you and make you look good.
Right. I was the bad boy of the pit. Like I would, because like my mind would go straight to like stand up.
Yeah,
So
it's so hard to not
yeah,
do
it's
it.
so hard to go from stand up mode to improv, and like I would make jokes and then the host would pull me aside. They're just like, "Yo, you can't say that." And
You got talked to.
yeah, I got
I got
talked to.
talked to my first day of improv.
I got talked to probably 5, 6 times. I'm like the bad boy of comedy.
Yo, they are very. That's the one thing I hate about improv.
Yeah.
Not like no, you can't be racist, you can't be sexist, you can't be like homophobic, you
Both-
can't be anything to the nine. Like yo, like you're doing stand up, you're just like you can make a joke about gay people, you can make a joke about black people, you can make a
100%.
joke about Dominicans, you can do whatever you want about women and whatever, and it's
That's
almost like free
no, that's
expression.
what like George Carlin said is just like you can make jokes about him, but
As
if
long
you're
as you're
gonna-
not living that life,
as
like
long as you're not living that life and as long as you don't believe it, like, and plus, like, what is the punchline? Like, where are you getting
Yeah.
at? Like, I think that's where Tony Hinchcliffe had that issue when he did that Trump rally calling Puerto Rico
yeah,
like a pile of garbage. It's just like,
I don't
where's
think
your
it was
pu-
that bad.
You don't-
personally,
I think
but like I don't think it was a good look.
no, 100.
I think it was just the equivalent of having a bad set and a joke that's not fully thought out.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the
That's
day,
the thing. It's like with racism and homophobia.
well, look at the It's the combination of that joke on that platform. People fucking hate Trump. People also hate Tony Hinchcliffe, and then he goes and he also has other controversies with race.
I
and
don't
shit.
like Tony Hinchcliffe. Like he doesn't seem like I love insult humor, but he just seems like a just an asshole.
He seems like a catty gay dude, and like that. I enjoy it, but
Yeah.
it's not like my favorite. It's
Right.
it's enjoyable though. I watch Tony.
Like I
Hinchcliffe.
prefer like Jeff Ross or Don Rickles over Tony Hinchcliffe
I like-
because you know that they're busting balls. Like Tony.
I don't like Jeff Ross. That's
really.
That's a hot take. I feel like
Why?
I just think he used to be very funny, and now he's not.
I saw him.
He's
At,
just.
yeah.
When was Jeff Ross's last good roast? As an undefeated 2-0 roast battler, When was Jeff Ross
I'm
best?
so bad at I'm so bad at roasting. I'm like 0-5. I went up against my friend Dan Feingold. Do you know him?
Nope, sounds Jewish.
Yeah, no, all my friends are Jewish.
But all he does is find gold.
Ah. And like my friends are just like, we really want you to win, Alex, because like let's face it, your roasting skills suck.
Yeah.
So I wrote my jokes, my friends helped me edit it, and then I delivered. And then there's something about me like
Dude.
where like
What the? Oh,
that was the most spastic
oh
run.
Knicks just won.
Hooray.
It's under. Fuck. I lost my bet.
Oh no.
The under.
I feel like your gambling record ain't great.
No, my gambling record is actually pretty good.
Oh, really?
I just like bet like $1 here and $1 there on like basketball
It's
games,
not bad.
and then like all the money I win is just like I put it back in. It's just like so whenever I watch anything, it's just funner. It's just even as $1, I'm just like, oh, I can win $5.
Yeah, $1's nothing.
Yeah, I fucking maybe like $20 every like 3 months on. I don't actually gamble that much.
Nice.
I love to, but like I can't because I know if like I would go balls to the wall.
I'm scared of gambling, man.
Oh, it's the
Like,
best feeling ever.
just like going to all
Gambling's the
those
best, dude.
gangster movies and just like messing with like the wrong people and whatnot.
Yeah, I don't do any like
scares
the
me.
local like poker shit and stuff like that. Like I'll do poker with my friends
Right.
from time to time, but it's not.
Have you seen Rounders?
Yes, actually, I just
That's
watched
a good-
Rounders recently.
It's a
Apparently,
good movie.
that's the highest rated poker. I'm big Ed Norton guy.
I
Big
love
Ed
Ed
Norton
Norton.
guy.
Ed Norton's lit.
Yeah.
What?
Huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good. Have fun with that.
Hmm.
So I mean, like, I love Ed Norton. Like, apparently he wasn't like the easiest person to work with.
No, but I think he's probably one of the best actors.
Oh, 100%. Like, listen, you could be a diva all you want, but if you like,
He delivered.
he delivers. Exactly.
I've never seen a bad Ed Norton film.
The Incredible Hulk was pretty bad.
Oh, I forgot that one. Lou Ferrigno.
Lou fucking Ferrigno. He was good in I Love You, Man. Lou Ferrigno.
Okay, yeah. Fucking no, yeah. I don't know. American History X, dude.
Great movie.
So
Great movie.
what was it? 1998 that was nominated
Yeah.
for an Oscar. So I have beef with the 1998 Oscars because it was
Okay.
American History X, Saving Private Ryan, and The Pianist.
No. Pianist was 2002.
No, it was Pianist with Adrian.
No, you're
Brody.
thinking of Life is Beautiful.
Was that a different Adrian Brody movie?
Wait, so
So-
from back in 98?
I'm pretty sure it was 90.
No. It was 2002.
2002. Okay.
You're thinking of Life is Beautiful, the Italian Holocaust movie.
Okay, yeah. So never mind. All right, so 2002. Fucking American History X, The Pianist, and fucking.
No, I just said the Pianist was 2002.
Yeah, no, American History X was then too.
That was 98.
Nah.
It was.
American. No, American History X.
It's 98.
Yo, Pat, look this up real quick.
I feel like we're
Jamie!
in circles here.
No, cause I remember this very distinctly. It was The Pianist, fucking Saving Private Ryan, and American History X were all nominated for an award one year. It was best film, and The Pianist beat out.
Well,
Saving
Adrian
Pri-
Brody was phenomenal in it.
Dude, The Pianist fucking sucked. The Pianist fucking
It wasn't.
sucked.
It's not the OG of Holocaust films. I'll give you
Yeah,
that.
I've never seen Schindler's List.
Neither have I. You made out during Schindler's List? How dare you?
Yo, Pat, when was American History X made?
It was 98, bruv.
Brav. No, I thought it was 98. He's telling me The Pianist was made in 2002. And I remember them being nominated for the same thing. And
I'm telling you, it's Roberto Bellini or
dude,
something.
I'm not. You're better with films than me.
But
This is a hill I will die on.
producer Pat, produce it because I like hearing when I'm right.
Yeah, I bet
No,
you do.
I'm just
You
kidding.
probably are right,
I'm
for the
just
record.
no, I'm just kidding. I actually do a bit about
When was the pianist?
the pianist.
Okay, so I was right on 98 with American History X.
We did agree on that.
Was 02?
Let's see.
I'm glad all those Jews died.
Oh,
All right, that's how we
fuck you.
no.
Um,
What in the movie? That's not based on a
Okay.
real thing.
no, but you're thinking of Life is Beautiful, which is an Italian movie,
And that beat out,
and that beat out Ed Norton.
dude, that's a fucking crime, dude.
But I mean, if we were going to like the 2002 Oscars,
Yeah.
where you were talking about Adrian Brody because he was up
Yeah.
against Daniel Day-Lewis in Gangs in New York.
Also a better movie than the pianist.
Yeah, like that's a coin toss, and like Jack Nicholson, I think for About Schmidt he was nominated in, and then I can't think of the two other people that were nominated.
Gangs of New York is a good movie, man.
It's not the best Scorsese movie.
No.
Goodfellas,
It's Cape Fear, Scorsese?
yes,
Yeah, that's my. I think Goodfellas is number one, then probably Cape Fear.
I like.
And then probably Taxi Driver. Cause I love Robert. I didn't the Andy Kaufman style bit once.
Did you?
Yeah, it fucking ate shit. So I had that thing in my back pocket that's right there.
Oh, the
Like
BB gun.
yeah, sticking
Oh dear Lord.
of my back. And I go, I need a participant from the audience.
Oh dear God.
And I had them sit behind me and had my shirt that they tucked in the back of my shirt, and they were just sitting behind me. It's just a fucking gun in like my waistband. And I go,
Shit.
and they're sitting behind me. I'm just like, all right. And I turn around, I go to the crowd, and I'm just like, hey, you got. And I started telling them 3 separate jokes. Set up, and then for the first joke, set up for the second joke, set up for the third joke, and then it was getting no laughter because it made no sense, and I like that, like, and keep making gestures, and like to the crowd, it just looks like I was just being weird, but the dude behind me was freaking the fuck out, and
I would too.
well, it wasn't a real gun,
I know that, but if you're reaching,
and
did you have like fantasies of being a school shooter or something with that? Just like
no, I just
you're gonna pull a John Wayne, just a duel, or like
yeah. But fucking no, it's like I kept doing that, and so it was like set up, and then like punchline, 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 and so it just made no sense when they were all like story form jokes. So it'd be like, oh, yeah, I was walking down the street, and then it'd be like, yeah, I'm in a bar, and oh yeah, so I got pulled over by a cop, and then I tell the punchline for the first joke after whatever it was. I don't even remember it.
that's gnarly. I like produced a show and like my friend does this like emo bit and he like
Yeah.
pulled out like a butter knife and
Yeah.
he was just like kill me and it was just like a brilliant bit and then he got like banned from a comedy club.
Because he had a butter knife.
Yeah,
What comedy club is he banned from?
St. Mark's.
No, that can't be the only reason why.
I don't know. I mean, he's an interesting kid. I love him.
Yeah, that's
he's one
probably
of my good friends.
it's
but-
probably more of what it is.
Yeah.
They don't. God. Ooh, excuse me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I love St. Mark's Comedy Club.
No, it's a cool club. It's a cool club. I like. What other mics do you hit?
Well, I bark at St. Mark's a lot.
Oh, did
But Grizzly Pear Midtown,
nice.
House, like occasionally I go to House Watch, which is your mic.
Oh, I like
um,
House Watch.
I fucking hate your mic, dude.
What mic?
Or House Watch. I refer to it in my head. It's the Alex Weiss mic.
That's
Yeah.
not my mic.
Yeah, but you're the only person I remember.
Oh,
there.
that's because I'm memorable.
It just has a different crowd. And then I'll
Oh,
go
that's
to
nice.
like East Point,
I'm always the source of people's
Yeah.
flame.
occasionally Eastville, Black Cat, a lot, Fear City.
I love Fear City. I'm actually hosting a mic there next Wednesday,
Oh, what time?
6 p.m.
It won't be there.
All right. Well, you're missing out.
My bad. Yeah, and then like occasionally I'll go to the stand and like some few other ones.
I like the stand. It's like okay. It's like the stand could be like a hit or miss.
Yeah, my staples are like Tuesday, Thursday, and then Saturday, and then everything else I just kind of figure out that day.
Right. Like I try to get on like every day or just like do whatever
Yeah.
faster than comedy.
If I'm going out, I'm usually hitting more than one mic in the day.
Yeah.
So like,
I try to go to the free ones just to save money.
yeah, no, I'm fucking. It's fucking adding up.
They're expensive. Cause
Yeah,
like
I hit Rodney's a lot too.
oh, I like Rodney's. The owner Mark is a cool dude.
Yeah,
Like they're all cool at Rodney's.
yeah. I don't really know Mark too well, but the bartenders
Yeah.
and like
Like
the other.
Alan is dope. I really like Alan.
Yeah,
Like no, Mark was like a cool guy to like work with because like I did produce a show there and
yeah.
it went well and then like I was barking there actually, like Rodney's.
Really?
Like I think like last year or a couple months ago.
Oh shit, dude.
In my opinion, it's way easier to bark at Rodney's than it is at St. Mark's because like Rodney's like there are more but people have more money there.
Yeah.
You know, like they're willing to spend like that money. Well,
That two
St.
drink
Mark's
minimum, they're not gonna haggle with you about
no, 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 no,
$20.
no. Like St. Mark's, like it's like the area is just a bunch of like
Yeah, one girl was like,
they're
"Yeah,
kids.
I have I have $17." I was like, "All right, yeah, you and your friend can see a show that tickets are normally $20
Yeah.
for."
Like that's just part that sucks about like live entertainment. It's just like there's so many cool comics like I want to see at like the stand or like the cellar, and then turns out it's like $30 tickets and like a 2 drink minimum.
Yeah,
Like I'm not doing that. Like Comedy Cellar's mad expensive.
yeah, I went once. I haven't been to like, the actual cellar.
It's
Like,
fun. It's good.
yeah, I've performed with dudes from the cellar, like on shows and stuff, and I'm just
Nice.
like, I should go see them at the cellar.
Right. No, cellar comics like talking to them personally, like a lot of them are cool dudes.
Yeah, like I just did a show with fuck, what's his first name? Quang, um, something with an A.
Alvin Quai.
Yeah, Alvin Quack. I don't know why I said Quang because I'm racist. But dude, that dude's funny as fuck. I just did kind of at St. Mark's. I did a show with Ryan Long.
Oh
That
no.
was really cool,
Yes.
dude. It was so funny
Really?
because, dude, first of all, his material rock solid,
I haven't seen that.
and it was great. Uh, but the crowd was shit, and it was all like people who English was their second language.
Oh boy.
Pretty sure one of them didn't even speak English. And it was just like this weird vibe in the room. And he was doing his material. I'm like the only one laughing in the back. And these people just aren't getting it. And I went up beforehand, and the host, John Bennett, does Tight Pants Comedy. He told me about it. He was like, hey, just so you know, the crowd's all immigrants, whatever. Or not tourist immigrants. I don't
Yeah.
know what the fuck. But so try speaking slower so they understand your punchlines and your jokes and everything. And I was like, all right, thank you. And he ended up giving me extra time to do that, and it worked.
Really?
I had a good set, and then I watched Ryan Long, who's a fucking amazing comic, national headline. You know who he is,
Yeah, yeah.
and him just talk like do a set normally. It was very funny, but like they weren't getting it.
Uh that's unfortunate.
Yeah, one of the girls in the crowd goes, next, do the next joke.
You know,
In like a super Russian accent. She goes, I don't care about K-pop.
oh, I'm okay. Next comic.
She said the Knicks won, so that's all that matters.
So the last time I did a show there, it was like one of these like gong shows like a couple months
Yeah, they
ago.
keep getting canceled, the Gong
I
shows.
no, I did a show, the Gong Show, which did like it was a show that I didn't get canceled on.
Yeah.
And in the middle of my
It's
set,
either, from what I hear, they're either packed the fuck out or it's like, no.
yeah, I don't think they're the most consistent.
Yeah.
I don't think they're the most consistent, but some guy tried to fight the owner of the club because like
Danny or Alexis?
Danny, because like he didn't want to like buy anything. And Danny was just like, okay, you have to go. And the guy had like a guitar and he tried to swing it at him, and then like I was just like, oh shit, what am I supposed to do
Yeah.
here? So I just stood there when the whole thing was happening, and then he gave me the line of the century where he was just like, go eat, the assailant was just like, go eat a dick, and I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, you have to eat a dick sometimes.
Yeah.
And like that's how I was able to get back on track.
You have a great. You had one of the funniest riffs ever. It was actually at St. Mark's. The mic.
Oh really?
There was this big fucking fat black dude with a cowboy
Yeah,
hat.
Big Nas X.
Yeah, big. He goes. He walks up on stage. He goes, "Hey, how you doing, Big Nas X?"
Like when I go up,
And then bombed. And then he totally ate shit after.
I did.
The loudest pop. The loudest pop at that mic. It was
I
just so fucking.
Thank you.
We every time I see that dude, everyone talks about it. It's fucking.
I think like I just go
show,
up
dude.
there and I'm just like I don't care. Like I'm just gonna let my flag fly and just like whatever happens happens because like this is my time on stage.
Yeah.
Like, and I see this as like a problem with like stand-ups. It's just like a lot of them are just like they're focused on the book
It's
by the
too.
book.
It's too heady. They're too much in
Yeah.
their head. I feel like that's actually what improv's helped me out a lot
Yeah.
with. Because for a while I was struggling with like I'm just like, all right, this is my joke. This is how I'm gonna say it. This is how I'm gonna deliver it. This is when I'm gonna pause. This is when there's gonna be laughter. This is that. But
Yeah.
stop fucking doing that.
I feel like
Yeah,
we're like
you don't do that.
no. I feel like we're both like unfiltered where we're just like fuck it. We're just gonna take no prisoner and just let ourselves go.
You know who I watched that happen to live was Atman.
What thinking?
Yeah, I watched him go on stage, and he was doing like the same stuff. And this was at the Stand on like a Saturday at 2, and he goes like, "Hey man," and then he goes, "You know what?" He literally said out loud, "You know what? Fuck this. Fuck it."
Dude.
And he just started going off, and it was one of the funniest sets I like. You can put that set in any fucking room with an
Yeah.
actual audience, and it would have murdered. It
Okay.
had like a lot of people didn't get it because, dude, you need Ahmed. Have you seen him? Like,
I
dude,
think so.
stand
Yeah.
like, bro, it's a ride.
Yeah, no.
It's like you have no idea what the fuck he's saying, and then like
I feel like that's
it's just so
those
good.
are like the best comedians when you take people for a ride because in my opinion, like sure, like clearly I'm not there yet. I just feel as though like there are other elements to make you a really dope comic. Like
Yeah,
not only do you have to be a good writer, but at the same time, you have to be a fucking stellar performer.
yeah,
And I just feel like and like I feel like it's like artists constantly think. I mean,
yeah,
like I still think, I'm sure like you think about just like, geez, like how am I going to convey the next joke or
yeah.
how am I going to convey my message to this audience?
Yeah, you know what's really nice with the new bit I've been working on?
Yeah,
I don't have to do that at all. We're back and we're talking about how Cleveland's a shitty city.
it is.
Cleveland's a fucking terrible place. I've never been, never will be. I've been to Ohio once for 20 minutes, and that's about it.
It's very claustrophobic. It's just like bunch of like farms and just like very rural, like not the safest place for a Jew to be, you know.
Definitely not.
Like my cousin's wife, now wife, grew up in Cleveland and like there's literally nothing to do. It's just like I want to get the fuck out of Cleveland.
Yeah, one of my very good friends, he lives in Youngstown,
Okay.
which is a terrible area. And so there's I knew somebody else who was up there, and I drove up to help them move out. Like they had all their shit packed, but basically I drove out to pick them up with like the suitcase, and they got all their other stuff out already, and fucking drove them back to New York. I was like, yeah, I fucking went there. They had billboards to fucking for heroin addiction, shit like that. I was like,
Yeah,
"Ah,
because
get me
they
out of here."
are very big on that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you live in fucking Ohio. What else is there to do? What's good things from Ohio? What are good things from Ohio? They
Um
had a bunch of presidents. That's about all they fucking have.
is JD Vance really liked in Ohio though?
Is he from Ohio?
He is.
Dude,
He
I'm more well versed on previous era politics than current. But
because I mean, current like
it doesn't affect me for 20 years, so I'm good.
lucky you. It kind of affects me now with like health insurance and whatnot and
Oh, yeah,
taxes.
health insurance would be nice, but
Yeah,
also like,
I'm pro universal health care.
yeah,
Like
80% of Americans are.
I am, and I know that sounds like very socialist to me, but like
No, dude, they did a poll
yeah.
and it was something like 80% of Americans, regardless of their backgrounds, are for universal health care.
If Canada, Australia, and the UK can do it, why can't we do it?
Every fucking advanced, what is it, OECD nation or whatever the fuck? I don't know what the fucking acronym means, but like, all those fucking places can do it. We got more money than fucking Canada.
Yeah. Did you see the
We just,
press conference where like Mark Carney was just like, "We're not for sale," and Trump is like, "Not yet."
yeah,
It's like,
dude.
what a douche.
No, that would have been so funny if we bought Canada.
I know.
That would.
My uncle is Canadian and he hates Trump. Like basically all my family, even my 90-year
Dude,
old.
Canadians are Americans, just pussies, dude.
Yeah, no, we're like Canadians are like a more mild mannered, like Americans.
Yeah, they're just like a submissive housewife of America. They know their fucking place. Right?
And like a boat and oat and
Yeah, dude.
monkey.
Or we got a fucking frozen tundra, eh? Yeah, fuck you. You're the second largest country in the world, and you're filled with pussies.
It's
Though
not
number one,
it's not the largest.
Canada's the second largest country in the world.
Really?
Russia's number one. I
Dang.
think
I
for
thought it was China and India that were 1 and 2.
population wise,
Oh.
landmass wise,
Oh, I see.
Russia and Canada.
Oh, I see.
Uh, yeah, China's number one, India's number two, and they have fucking half the world's population between those. I always forget. I think India's might actually be the third. It's India or Brazil is like the third
I
largest
love Indian
country.
women. But Indian women are oh wait, hold on. Are like second to like Jewish women, of course, for me.
All right, you lost me there.
You hear that, Mom? I want to marry a Jew.
You had me in the first half. No, I think like so. I feel like we talked about this on a recent episode. Uh,
Okay.
but like per capita, the hottest people have to be Latinos. However, the prettiest girl in the world is probably an Indian woman, is my theory.
Oh, 100. Like
Because like
Slumdog Millionaire?
on average, they're not great looking people, but the high ends are very high.
Like
You want another beer?
no thanks. Uh
You like fucking develop the system.
you're gonna develop a what?
Develop this caste system of opening beers. Holding it in between my feet as I fucking pop the
Holy
bottle.
shit. Yeah, it's like Daniel Day-Lewis in My Left Foot or something.
I mean, I can probably drink. No.
Like it's a movie where
Uh,
Daniel Day. Do you know that movie, My
Nope.
Left Foot? It's a movie where Daniel Day-Lewis has cerebral palsy, and and the only thing he can do is basically paint, eat, and drink with like his left foot.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he won the Oscar for that. Good movie.
Doesn't sound that good if you can't fucking walk. All
No,
right.
can't
We're
walk.
back to being offensive. Dude, we went so long without it.
I know. We
Went
had a
so
record.
long,
We
dude.
had a record.
Went so long without me being racist, homophobic, sexist, ableist. Sorry, dude. No, it's crazy. No, I'm not gonna say that out
Say
there.
it.
No,
You could do it.
no, I know I can do it, but Pat told me not to. So I'm
Is
not
he
gonna.
even listening?
Yeah, that's why he has the headphones on. Pat keeps me on track.
All right, good for.
Dude,
That's good to
there's a
know.
reason we have probably 20 redacted episodes.
Why? What was the worst thing that was ever said?
Dog. Let's just say
Things happened.
comics let it fly. And then also, so top five, my number one favorite thing, which I think we should put the episode out. Pat disagrees.
Okay.
But granted, it's to protect someone that's not me. Is people are smoking marijuana, drinking. This person's in the military.
Uh-huh.
And then while they're in the military, because they are still actively enlisted, they confess to buying a prostitute in Japan who turned out to be a man. and that they still did it. And they were like, no, it's not gay. I was like, it's just gay.
I mean, there's nothing to be
You bought
ashamed.
a man prostitute. You bought a male.
Listen, there's nothing to be ashamed of.
No, but it wasn't even that story. It was more just like
He didn't want his like fellow
the
military people to know.
well, no, it's the he doesn't care. It was the prostitution along with like the weed and stuff. So like he can get in trouble if it got out while he was in the military.
This is a comic.
No, no comics that episode. It actually, almost all the episodes we have that haven't got released are not comics.
Really?
Yeah, because they let it fly. They let it fly. You ever go to a bar in Long Island and just talk to drunk people?
I've never been to a bar in Long Island.
You'll hear a lot of things.
I mean, I do go out to Long Island for like the summer, but
With the Hamptons?
well, the Hamptons and
Come on, dude.
I do Atlantic Beach in the summer.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, like Catalina, you know.
The Catalina wine mixer.
Yeah, Catalina fucking wine mixer.
No, my grandpa had a house in Atlantic Beach.
Yes,
Block
yeah.
away from the beach that he sold. Or, what's not sold, but he rents it.
Yeah, no, my great grandfather had a house there, and then he sold it because he was like sick and shit, and they had to like sell it.
Yeah, we still have the house. It's what pays my grandmother's rent.
Okay,
Or mortgage taxes. But
that's selfish.
yeah, dude. When she dies, I'm getting it. I'm getting it all. Is it fucked up every time I see my grandma? I go, "You're leaving me that in the inheritance?"
Of course not. You have to protect your financial investments.
No, I'm joking. I don't expect shit. I'm not getting anything.
Well, not with that attitude.
Oh no, I don't want anything. I care about spending time with the person as opposed to like their property and stuff. But also, wouldn't fucking hurt you to throw your grandson a bone every once in a while. I've seen your bank account. You're 87-ish?
What was your like grandfather like a millionaire or something?
No. No.
Yeah.
So it was her father's house, and then my grandfather bought it from her father.
Okay.
And like they just kept renting it out.
Yeah. No, it must it must be really expensive to like live there now because everything was was way cheaper back in like the 50s and 60s, and then like
Yeah.
the market went up and stuff.
My grandfather bought the house like my grandma lives in now
Hmm.
in the 60s, late 60s. It was like $50,000
Damn.
on the water, first owners, 50K. They had to lie about their income to get the house. They
Gnarly.
were making $8,000 a year when they had to make 10.
Gnarly.
And so like, yeah.
That's pretty baller, man.
And
Yeah,
then they
lying
were
to
like,
the
"Oh,
IRS.
we're already tight on funds. So let's have 5 fucking kids."
That must be tough as fuck. Like raising 5 kids.
Yeah, and they were from Queens and then they moved out to the island.
Oh, my mom's from Bayside actually.
My grandma tried to tell me segregation wasn't real in Queens.
Oh no.
I'm just like, all right.
Jesus.
She's like, well, they just had their own areas, we had our areas, and we knew where to stay. I'm just like, what do you think that is?
So like it was like that white mom soul plane vibes.
Yeah.
Okay.
My grandma, dude, I get where I get my anger from. It's from my grandma.
Okay.
I'm convinced. It's like partially her and partially my dad's side. But she was going on the other day
Mhm.
about how this woman in the grocery store tried to cut her in line. Uh, I was like, when was this? She's like, oh, it was like in December.
Oh,
And
she
I'm just like,
Karen?
no. And she was like, yeah, this black girl, she tried to, what the fuck? OKC's up
White girl.
40 to 60.
Did she just but your grandma
No, it was like this black girl cut me off,
Oh.
and she's like, "Well, I only have one item." So I was like, "She's like, when was?" She's like, "Oh, it was December." I'm just like, "December, this happened, whatever." And she's like, "Yeah," and we're talking. I'm just like, something just seems off about the story. She's like, "Yeah," and the girl just tried to say it was like a race thing. That I was like, "No, like I have to go feed 5 kids," and then she said that. I was like, "Wait, Grandma, how long ago was this?" And she's getting angry. talking about this woman cutting her in line. I have 10
Um,
items for my 5 kids, and that like, I was like, what was it? She was like 1969. I was like, what the like livid about this woman trying to cut her in line.
1969.
Yeah,
Like 50 something years, she's still thinking about it.
fucking livid. Yo, my grandpa, Catholic Irish, doesn't curse, never did
Like one of those God fearing people.
very much so. My
Okay.
grandmother is just like that fucking mug, dude.
So cute.
My grandmother is just Italian Catholic, and she's just like, "You motherfucking," curses every other word. Yeah, I don't. I try not to curse as much as I used to,
Yeah.
but this woman makes me look like a saint with her mouth.
Damn. No, my mom when she gets angry, she's like swears up like a
Like a
banshee.
fucking sailor, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean like saying like swear words just vitalize it. Like it just develops so much energy.
Yeah.
You just like get energized because you can't just say, "Oh fuck." You just be like, "Oh fuck, man."
I think Garfield would say, "Oh, fuck."
I know
It sounds sexual.
it's not.
If you say fuck with a low energy, it's definitely
Why I
sexual.
think porn videos are like the best when the woman's like, "Fuck me, fuck me."
I don't watch that smut.
Good for
I'm
you.
a Christian man.
Oh, well, I'm a Jewish guy that
You
has
think I watch? You
needs.
think I watch girls, dude?
Why not?
I just watch guys have sex. It's way better.
Ah,
Men do it better.
that's what's up. That's
Men do everything.
oh boy.
All right, I'm not Ryan Brower here. I've been on Grinder.
How was it? Was it
I actually did I tell you that story? So I wasn't on Grindr to have sex with people. When I was like 18, 19, my brother at the time, my brother, they're trans now. But
Oh, congratulations.
thanks. Fucking
I don't know. Are you supposed to say that? Like
I
congratulations?
don't think. I
Oh,
don't know.
oh, okay.
But yeah, thanks for checking your notifications
Yeah,
for your
no,
fucking
you're
Gmail
welcome.
alerts.
Yeah,
Uh
I'm a busy guy. Go on. Sorry.
you're good. So my brother's boyfriend, I was selling weed at the time. I was selling weed to my brother's boyfriend.
Okay.
And he was just like, hey, you know, gay people really like drugs. You should download Grinder and sell drugs on Grinder. And so I did that. And I definitely got a few not like any like things, but I didn't understand the culture.
Sure.
Until they'd be like, all right, send me a picture of yourself. And I'd send them a picture of me. Just like, all right, now will you buy weed? And there's like, yeah. And so I didn't think that was like weird. I was like, oh, this just must be like what it is. I didn't realize they were trying to fuck me.
Right. Well, what happens?
Oh, I made a lot of money. That's what
Oh,
happened.
good.
I made a nice chunk of change that funded a good amount of these
But were you
tattoos.
good at your past vocation?
I was decent. I was
That's
pretty decent.
good.
When I was taking it seriously, yeah. But like
Nice.
in the latter years, I tapered off.
That's cool.
But
Yeah,
I haven't sold weed in a
I
few
love the
years now.
gays, man. Like I do a bit how all gay men hate me because like every job I've ever been fired from, I had a gay boss. That is a true story.
What have you been fired from?
I got fired from a
I think
talent.
my bosses are
I
gay.
got fired from a talent agency by a gay boss because I'm like the only Jew that's really bad with numbers and math and
Yeah.
I'm like you're dyslexic, right? Like
Yeah.
basically I have dyslexia but with like numbers. Like I can't compute it in
I
my
thought you people are good at that.
I wish.
You people. I
You
felt so
you
racist saying that.
you Jews are supposed to be good.
Yeah.
Um
You got to pay the moil, dude.
I know you gotta put the moil. What?
You know what they call it? And they cut your dick off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
I used
like
to have a Jew joke. I fucking
that was good.
yeah. The what were they calling the fucking
I don't know. Like
Moyle's Revenge?
I don't mean to go off
No.
topic, but like these morals. I mean, like You really want to trust a stranger to do it? Because like
You imagine making that your profession.
what?
Are
Like,
Royals rabbis?
no,
They're just dudes.
they're just dudes. Like here's why like I'm against it because
Fucking crazy.
here's why I'm against it
There's
because
just some way. It's just some random dude cutting the tip of his.
correct.
No certifications.
I
No.
think I mean you have to be certified. No, I feel like you have to.
Just go to fuck it. Are a lot of rabbis also Royals?
I don't think so. But like here's why I don't like like the bris shit or the moils because like what if you had a really bad day and you have to perform a
Yeah,
procedure?
because that can't sustain you. Like,
Yeah.
no, definitely.
Like what if
Definitely don't get
what
paid
if you
that much.
found out that your wife is fucking the neighbor or your car got towed or your house is getting foreclosed on and then you just take that
Out
anger
on a child's penis.
you take that anger out on a kid's penis.
Yikes.
It's just like
Well, back to Ricky Snake. Have you seen Ricky Snake?
who's that?
It's a movie.
No.
I highly recommend it. Andrew Santino, John Cena.
Mhm.
Great movie.
Mhm.
John Cena does a so Jeff Ross is actually the Moyle. Full circle moment here. Jeff Ross is actually the Moyle, and he passes out. I think they accidentally drug him, and John Cena does the brisk. It it's a very funny thing.
I mean, just like I don't know because children are supposed to be like we're supposed to protect the youth though, right?
Yeah,
Like
so we just have
why would you
Steve.
trust a stranger in doing the procedure?
Well, you think Abraham knew what he was doing?
Probably. I mean,
Didn't you do it with a rock?
I don't know. I
I
mean,
don't know why I always pictured him like, cutting his kid's dick off with like
I
a
don't know.
rock.
I mean,
I feel like that's the
it's a
only
creative
weapon.
way. It's a very creative way to castrate somebody.
Well, the what? And are you like familiar with like the
I'm
Torah
not
and stuff?
not really.
So what? They also were like, yeah, you have to kill your eldest son.
That was
Fuck me.
that's Passover. Oh no.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah. It's like it's like water doesn't stain easily, but it's just like the smell isn't that great.
Yeah, I wish it was water.
Liquid action. That's the kind of action I got in the bedroom last night.
This is a
Hey.
this this cleanup is brought to you by Buds and Bagels. Buds and Bagels for all your marijuana and bagel needs.
Yo, that would be such a dope business.
That's what it is. It's weed and bagels.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Like that's an actual company?
yeah. They're trying to incorporate weed infused bagels.
Wow.
Will they?
I don't know.
Follow them at Buds and Bagels on Instagram. That's with a Z. Figure out for which word. 'Cause I can't remember it off the top of my
I
fucking.
feel like the Z is like way better than if you were to do it with an S.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the
'Cause
Z's at the end of bagels.
Bagels with the Z sounds way more baller. It makes bagels sound cooler. You know?
I don't think bagels were ever not like. I don't know. I feel like you can be any level of wealth, any level of like society.
Yeah.
You can look like anything and still eat a bagel and look cool. You don't have to,
Yeah.
like, if you're eating a bagel, no one's being like, you're eating a fucking bagel.
Yeah.
You're a fucking drunk. But they're not gonna say that. But like, oh, you're eating a bagel.
Yeah, like in New York, it's basically like an everyday occurrence where you just like see someone eat a bagel.
Yeah, I got a bagel, ate it on the train the other day. I hate eating on the subway. I think
Uh,
you're a fucking animal if you do it.
why?
It's just like, what are you? You fucking can't eat at home, you poor fuck.
I love when people complain about food and eating. Like I have a friend. Do you know who Noah Stachel is?
Nope.
Okay, so my friend Noah takes serious issue with people ordering steak and eggs at a diner.
I almost got there's a place that does vegan steak and eggs. I think I'm gonna have it this Friday.
Yeah.
But anyway.
But I just love hearing when people complain about like food, just like where to eat it, what not to order.
Gotta bust out a Jewish word for you. I'm not much of a curmudgeon myself.
I don't think that's much of a
All right. Well,
Jewish
I've
word.
only heard Jewish people use it.
Curmudgeon. Yeah.
Can we get the etymology of
Or
curmudgeon?
cantankerous.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
It
But
means like grumpy and
see, I didn't know that, dude. But fucking Smile to Beyond in Jamaica, fire ass vegan breakfast food. Bad tempered per.
Good for you.
Yeah. Didn't answer if it was Jewish or not, but usually Jewish people are curmudgeons.
Yeah, no. I mean, we do complain a lot. See, like, I feel like that's the difference between like
But
Irish.
I don't think it is. I feel like every race complains a lot. I don't
We
think.
complain about different things,
I think it's just the nasally aspect of your
and we
complaining.
complain about like health issues, like, oh my
Oh.
god, my back. What do the
My
Irish
sciatica's acting up again.
what do the Irish complain about? Oh, I didn't get to finish my drink because the bar shut down.
Dude, we have real problems. Famines, dude.
Oh, now he's looking. Now you're.
What is it?
I can't read it.
Oh, you're showing us to it. Us in Hebrew.
Oh,
Oh, I know that word. It's my
What-
mother's name. Oh,
I can't read Hebrew.
yeah, you fucking bigot. Dude, you the fuck is wrong with you?
Wait, what is that?
We don't got a Spanish guy on. You're just like, oh, Nico de Gallo, fucking Eli. Wait, we
I
don't do
love
that.
I love Nico de Gallo.
Yeah, he was just
That's
on.
my boy.
Did we put out that episode? Oh, it's coming out next week.
Yeah, and Joe DeVito. Shout out to Joe. His episode.
Yeah.
He's so
We grew up in the same neighborhood.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, is it like you grew up with him or?
Yeah, he's a few years older than me, but yeah.
Oh, cool. Cool. Yeah, no, like I only know one person who grew up in my town, but we were like 4 or 5 years apart.
Yeah, we're 3.
Dylan Michaels. Do you know who he is?
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah,
Jesus.
you hang around a weird circle of people. I'll
I
be real with
do.
you.
I do. We're
Yeah.
not like the cool guys of comedy, but they are my boys.
You got some real odd ducks.
But us comedians are odd ducks though, because it's just like, why do we do it? I mean, like we're not like Studio
Yeah.
50. We're not getting into Studio 54 type people.
Nope, we're getting into Grove 34. All right? We're doing fun mug mics. All right,
I
that's
know,
what we're
we are doing open mics instead of, going clubbing at Jay-Z's place.
Speak for yourself, dude. I go to Harbor once a year.
Is it fun? Harbor? I rarely go into nightclubs.
It's all right. I'm not a big nightclub guy. I usually go for this fella's birthday.
Oh, nice.
Fucking, it's an expensive event.
Nice. I
We're
like
not, thank God, dude. I wasn't gonna go. I was gonna be like, oh, I'm working that day.
If there is one nightclub I like Slate. Do you know what that is?
Yeah.
I just like it because it's just like the indoor amusement, like the indoor like games. You have like the slide and
Oh, that's the place we went
Ballin'.
to. Yeah, we went to his birthday. Yeah.
yeah.
The year before last year was my birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I went there with Greg and Joe all the time. Greg threw up on the couch.
Yeah. Oh,
How
you want to hear a great
how
story?
non-Jewish?
Greg is not Jewish, but however,
We don't do that.
you want to do it? You want to talk about a good throw-up story at a fucking nightclub? Me and Pat, we go out. We were like, all right, we're going out. We're going to Mirage, I think it was called. Marquee.
Oh, I've heard that place. Never been.
And so we go to Marquee, and this is what, a year and a half ago? Fucking, we go out, and we're online to get in. And Pat just goes, I'm not doing this. And walks up and buys a table. And
How
fucking
much was the table?
like $2,000.
You bought a table for $2,000?
And he goes to the girls behind us because we're talking to them online. We're like, yeah, we're not waiting on this. Do you guys want to come in? And so I'm with like my ex at the time, and we all go in, and fucking whatever. Pat and everyone else there gets obliterated, and Pat pukes in my coat. And I didn't realize till the next day. I'm driving home. I take the LIRR back home. It was when I was living on Long Island. And I'm just like, what is that smell? The whole time. It's like, what is that smell? And I wake up the next morning and I'm just like, I still smell that smell. And I'm looking and I can't find it. And it kind of starts to go away because I put my coat was in another room. It was in my laundry room. And every now and again, I got a whiff of it. And maybe 3 weeks later, I find my coat because I stumbled in home and I fucking threw my coat in like my garage or something, didn't realize. Found my coat. And I go out, I'm just like, look at my fucking sleeve and pot, and there's fucking throw up. 3-week-old caked throw up on my coat. He was just puking in the booth. Huh?
So you, yeah, I mean, like for the bitches, go ahead.
Like, I don't know how anyone notices, but we stayed
Mhm.
for the time when you were still there. So I'm sitting on top of the couch like this. Straight down, bro. Like, I'm like, well, it didn't do anything. Whatever was down there, got it.
Yeah, it was my coat on top of everyone
I
else's
I
coat.
Walked away.
I am so glad I'm not Irish.
Oh,
Yeah.
I am so glad I'm Jewish after hearing that story.
Yeah, dude, Don Julio's fucking gross though. That's why we drink Casamigos in this
Oh,
house.
do you?
I fucking hate Casamigos.
That is the
I'm
Wait,
Patron and
so
Don
how
Julio.
did you not know that you threw up in a coat? Like
Because
that
he
you
was,
threw up in a coat
he
and
drank
didn't,
half a fucking bottle of Don Julio.
and you didn't know, like, geez, like, what is this
No, he
liquid?
knew he threw up. He didn't know what was under him.
yeah.
Jesus Christ!
I was like, yeah. You gotta go.
Did you throw the coat out?
No, I washed it. I just
Oh,
it was a
good.
fucking. It's it's a winter coat. They're expensive.
Yeah, no, they are
Starts-
not
it's
cheap.
starting
I
to
went to
sound
school
like
in
you.
upstate New York, and that shit is expensive.
What'd you major in? Just out of curiosity.
I majored in rhetoric.
Oh,
Do you know what it is?
talking and shit, right?
Exactly. So what I'm doing now is basically rhetoric.
That's like the most autistic shit I've ever. Yeah, I majored in learning how to speak to people.
100%.
Are you actually autistic?
No, I actually was tested. Like,
All right, before I keep making jokes on you being autistic, I just wanted to make sure.
no, I was tested, and then like the test proctor was like laughing at me the entire time. So I don't know. Maybe the
They're
results
like,
were,
yeah, this dude's super
the
autistic.
results were inconclusive, and like the test proctor
Yeah.
said to my mom,
Inconclusive.
and the test proctor was like, "There's nothing wrong with your son." And basically, I don't know if that was right because you're not supposed to laugh at somebody who's going.
Yeah, they're definitely saying this. Yo, I'm about to tell this lady. He's fine.
That's funny. The rhetoric, it's 100% it because like I had social anxiety growing up, so rhetoric I guess helped with that.
Dude, we're doing the diagnostic right now.
Okay.
You're autistic, and there's
What are
nothing-
the signs?
Dude,
of this
honestly, I don't know, but
thing? You don't know.
yo, honestly, it makes sense that you majored in rhetoric.
Okay,
All right, it makes sense. Gonna be quite frank with you.
please.
Fucking, I was like, yo, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to talk to Alex Weiss for an hour. Didn't know. Didn't know.
Why?
I don't know. I thought you'd freeze up. I'd be quite. I thought you were gonna freeze up and be like, man.
No,
No, you're a normal dude. I believe you're not autistic now.
thank you.
You proved it.
I make eye contact with you. I've been making eye contact the entire time.
See, I can't
And-
keep
and-
looking at you because the light's right
And
there. And
no,
it's
you just been
flexing
looking at like the camera, just going, "Is this on? Is this doing good?
No, so my glasses. I should stop recording.
How's
with
the
my glasses on.
angle here?"
Well, because look, the light's there and the light's there.
Or are you sensitive to light?
Well, no, it glares my eyes.
So it's like Bono.
Yeah, so I can't see. So like I'm having like no glasses on. I have no problem like talking to you,
Yeah.
whatever, blah blah blah.
Like that's a thing that kind of drives me like it's just like like a lot of comics just assume
Yeah.
that you're you on stage. You know what I'm saying? Whereas just like there's like a different layer to me.
Yeah.
Or there's a different layer to everybody.
There is not for me.
No.
I'm me. Except for when like I'm doing my angry bit that I've been working on recently.
Yeah.
That's the only one where it's like I'm not like that off stage, but because I'm just yelling for 5 fucking minutes.
Yeah.
But
No, I
That's
mean
very
it's
good.
good that you expressed all this and let all this negative energy out.
Yeah, dude. See, it's fucking weird now that I'm looking at you. I'm just like,
Again, you're looking at the camera because you wanted to see how your good looks were.
dude, I got a great jawline. I need to lose like 5 pounds, and then
What
it
do you?
pops
You
up
look
again.
great.
Shit, you're making me
You
blush,
look
dude.
great.
You work. All right.
That was 2 hours.
You work out, dude.
Kind of. I mean, like just like walking around the city.
All right, dude. Do 15 burpees, and we'll call it.
What's a burpee?
Burpee is one of these. I'll do them with. Let me move this. Burpee is.
I'm getting so turned on right now.
All right.
Wait, watch your glasses.
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
Give me some burpees, and we'll call it.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey, you know that for nothing.
Yeah. No,
Ah.
you wanted to show off your masculinity. I'm pro.
Dude, I'm a toxic
masculinity.
male, and Alex has genuinely been great. Thank you for coming on.
Thank
Is there anything you want to plug?
Yeah, come to the pit. Curb your.
You don't go to the pit, do you?
I do, but can I finish the plug, please? I'm trying to be a successful comedian. Anyway, as I was saying before, the not undiagnosed autistic interrupted me. I'm doing a show at the pit. I'm doing it. I'm gonna fuck up this plug now because of this. I'm doing a show at the pit at 10:30 on Saturday. Curb Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and come to my Fierce City open mic on Wednesdays at 6 p.m. The Prince Harry mic at Fierce City. Party.
Yeah, this isn't coming out for like another month, so
Oh,
no one will
okay.
be at your show.
Oh.
No one. Fucking.
Well, organize your shit. Come on. I mean,
Yeah, dude. Listen, we got a backlog, dude. We got some great episodes coming out. We got some new hot guests for you coming
right, but
up
I'm like
next
the headliner
week. Buds and Bagels
podcast.
One a week. We're trying to do one a week.
Okay.
You know, got some catching up. Dude, we're 2 weeks back now.
Oh, I mean, even.
Yeah, we got Nico, David Weisglass, Ty Marsh.
Oh, I like Ty
We're
Marsh.
3 weeks back, so it's 4.
He's a good dresser, Ty Marsh. What? I mean, I can compliment another man how another man dresses.
There's been I'll drink to that with the impeccable Alex Weiss, dude. What a guy! What a guy! Give yourself a round of applause, Alex. Pat yourself on the fucking back. What an episode! Longest episode we've recorded, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.